if you haven't done so already, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, bFbdfw, where we have the Mavs post-game show, which will be live tomorrow night for the Mavs and Minnesota Timberwolves. And we have other things. We have bFb episodes uploaded up there. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's actually distracting me.
Is that the Howdy Cowboys?
Yeah.
I'm not a Cowboys fan right now, guys.
Yeah. Joining us right now is the residential player hater, the sucker MC himself,
AKA Mr. Stephen Jones.
Yeah,
himself.
so you go ahead and get your little salam to all my haters out.
All my haters.
Yeah, is his mic not working?
Oh,
yeah, good. You know what? Let's go with that the entire night.
Wait,
But
can I
I
test?
was just on that mic. How was that one not working?
That's a good sign.
Wait,
That's a sign.
test.
That's a sign we don't need
Am I
him
good
to.
now?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
good,
God.
good. Salam to all my
You know what,
haters
Kat?
out
You
there.
really could have kept that other mic up.
I'm sorry, people are. Why are you confusing me for Stephen Jones? I don't.
Because
get
your
it.
face looks like Stephen
It's
Jones.
punchable.
My face is lovable, huggable, kissable, all those things.
It's punchable.
So it's not Stephen
According
Jones.
to the ladies.
Oh, the ladies love it. Unlike Stephen, I don't pay to get. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But anyway,
Are you breaking
Steven
some news?
doesn't pay
Are
either.
you breaking some news? What's
allegedly.
okay? I thought you
Steven
Well,
doesn't pay either.
Well, he pays for other things. No. What's up, guys?
What the hell is going on?
What's up, EA?
Hey, round 2 with Shams. I love it.
Why are you here? First off, you were
It's
saying
best
that you
for
were
business.
You said you weren't going to come tonight, and we were excited. about this.
I had some work issues, but then I found out last second that it was a misunderstanding, so I'm free.
And your Texas Tech Raiders are playing right now.
They are, but the show comes first. The show
I'm just
must
saying.
come
I'm
first.
just saying.
I'm not like
why did they have to clear them? Why did they have to clear though?
Who disappears because a game is going on? I come first.
Why did they have to
Sure.
clear this issue up tonight? I mean, they could have kept the issue going. We were doing just for me and Shams were doing a good job. I felt the show was going real good.
I think so.
And now here you are. So now that you're here,
Yeah, what's
Shams has some stuff she wants to get off her chest with you.
Go ahead. What's up? What's going on? Would the Cowboys do something?
Keep that look on your face too when you look at him. When you just
This
talk
one?
about it.
Super
Yeah.
Bowl?
This one right here?
Super Bowl?
No, we're not talking Super Bowl. We may not see that until I'm 50. I'm 28.
Yeah.
May not see that for another. My God,
Yeah.
we have not won
You
anything.
have kids. Your kids be grown by the time they
Right
get to the
at
Super Bowl.
this point. I just have a question.
Yeah.
Jerry will be dead.
I'm ready to answer.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I tweeted you when this happened.
Michael Irvin will be dead.
A lot of people tweeted at me.
I tweeted you the day
Roy
that
Hibbert be dead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
it's okay.
Emmitt Smith too.
You'd be happy about that one.
The Jerry Jones will be gone.
Yeah, he'll be gone.
Oh, he'd be definitely going by
Charlotte. Jerry
Whoa,
Jr.
Charlotte.
Steven,
Jerry Jr. Steven.
Alexandra.
the new guy. The new kid. I mean, hey. No, seriously. Steven Jones.
Yeah. Stefan is like,
Hey,
let's go.
Stefan, Steven, I don't care what your name is. I don't even know what camera I'm looking into. But hear me out when I say this.
Uh-oh.
You have completely,
Perfect song.
utterly, I can't even say the word that I want to say because my granny, mama, daddy, all of them probably listening, messed up this team.
Did he though?
Yes.
I'm playing devil's advocate, but go ahead.
We're gonna run through the things that Steven has done this offseason. And you're going to tell me what is a good move and what was the bad move.
He didn't make a lot of bad moves, that's for sure.
He made a ton of them.
Yeah, but he also did some good moves that I think, and I want to say this respectfully. I'm for fairness on either side. I call it like it is, okay?
No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
sitting here just because I'm not going to call somebody out and just, if I don't like the person or if I don't like the way things are running, I'm not going to purposely ignore good things. If I see something good, then I'm going to acknowledge it. And I think this fan base, rightfully so, is so upset that they're not looking at some of the good things.
Okay.
And they are turning their back on it. For instance, can I just give one example? Earlier in the offseason, there was a notion that we weren't going to bring back the punter, or we weren't willing to pay the punter who had a great anger. He had a great season, Pro Bowl season. Everybody wanted him back. And the first rumors that came out was the
This is my
Cowboys
face.
weren't willing. I'm just saying.
This is my face. You're talking about a punter.
No, I'm using it as an example.
I get it.
know, but
we could have found him for $1 million again.
No, time out.
He's actually making more money than Leighton Vander Esch.
Listen. Originally, when the front office said we weren't willing to pay the large amount of money for a punter, the fan base, including all those people on Cowboys Twitter, were attacking Steven. Now we can't even get the punter? Pay the punter? I remember all the tweets. And then they did, and now they come back. Oh, how dare you pay the punter? And like,
Well, you have to look at the dynamics. You pay the punter, after all the other bull crap that you did this
Right,
offseason.
but my point is that you have to give respect either way.
I'm
Doesn't
not
matter.
giving you respect. I'm sorry.
No, you have to.
I'm not. No, I don't. Because you have completely messed up the
There were
team.
other moves that Stephen Jones has made in the offseason that a lot of people were like, okay, actually, that's decent.
Okay, cool.
So,
Bet
right.
I don't care about that other stuff.
Okay, well,
But
that's
this
fine.
one right here, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit up here and give Stephen Jones his credit for doing crap he's supposed to do. What you have done, you've gotten rid of Amari Cooper for $20 million when, in hindsight, that contract don't even look bad right now. Look at what Devontae
But we know,
Adams is
but
doing.
let's be honest, that Amari Cooper wasn't released because of a contract or any kind of cap negotiation.
I mean, yeah, we got other issues. Yes, I understand.
And Lyle Collins, by the way, Lyle Collins was not, and I wanted to stress this enough. You want to blame somebody, blame your coaching staff, Mr. Mike McCarthy and Mr. Joe Philman, for the reason why Lyle Collins is not here right now.
I understand that. I
Again,
agree.
not a
Can't still
cap
kinda
issue.
did out there.
Listen,
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not a cap issue. These are not cap issues. These are people who the Cowboys felt we want. So if you look at the two major things, the only major decision that the Cowboys made that to me was the biggest regret of all, and I think it was the dumbest thing, and of course they had to come back and fuck it up again, was Randy Gregory.
Yeah, he said it what I wanted to say, but he said it right on point. Randy Gregory. And that is why me and Walt have transferred our fandom over to this team right here.
Don't do that. Don't be like those people, like that one dude who's like, I'm sick of the Cowboys, so I'm gonna become a Charger. He made the lamest thing I've ever seen. The Chargers
front
specialist.
runner.
By the way, you know what? It's okay.
I'm just front runner.
I understand. You've never been any kind of fan. You just kind of jump around.
I'm
just
just front
here.
runner.
Chance, I'm just
My
pointing
dad
to you.
raised me this way. And Dad, if you're listening, the night... I never told y'all how I became a Cowboys fan, did I?
You should wait to see the polo I'm wearing next week.
Yeah, my dad, we were sitting there watching Emmitt Smith's game where he broke the record.
Yeah.
I remember being a little kid, little girl, loving football. Because my dad used to take me to the old stadium. I laid on my dad's chest and said, Dad, I'm going to be a fan of this team. Thank you. Is this what this team is about? Winning? We wasn't even winning when I said that crap.
I was about to say, I was
And
like,
here we are.
it was
Still
5-11.
not winning.
Well, that's the team you chose, but
I ain't choosing my daddy. I was born into it.
I align myself with this team because it's the city of Dallas. I rep Dallas. That's my team.
I feel sorry for my brother because he's 14 and he's been around Dallas his whole life.
But here's my thing. We always talk about, oh my God, woe was me about our front office. Everyone's talking, which were the other ones? There are 31 other teams. Look at Miami. I mean, they're making terrible moves after
They're
terrible
making
moves.
terrible moves, but their team
Steven
is
Ross,
actually
their
gonna compete.
owner's more worse. Their owner asked their head coach to.
I can't call anybody who gets Tyreek Hill and you put Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
With what? With what quarterback?
You're gonna
Tua-
sit here and say Tua can't make throws?
No.
Okay.
There's a reason why. Listen, all means.
Did you hear what Tyreek Hill said today?
What did he say?
That Tua is very accurate quarterback.
Tua, I've seen it. Tua can make the throws.
In college.
No, he's made a few last year.
Can I just get to
He's-
the meat
he's
and
a-
potatoes?
he's a-
I just want
alright,
to get to the meat and
yeah,
potatoes
go
of this
ahead.
argument. Because I'm not gonna let you off the hook here.
What did I?
I
I
need
don't
to-
know what I did. I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Just as
You represent Cowboys Nation.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
First of all, Cowboys Nation is not with the front office. So
Well-
I don't represent the front office. I represent myself.
Well, my guy Randy Gregory called him toxic. So
Well, yeah, that's
He
true.
called the entire
But-
fan
yeah,
base.
tell you,
But
toxic.
guess what? It's true. Because
He's right.
Our
He
good,
is.
Our,
Right.
our absent first round pick, Mr. Tovash Hatcher, he brought it up. Why do you think when we talked about Mavericks free agency coming to Dallas, why do you think we haven't got people here? What do they do?
because they didn't want to come play for Rick Carlisle.
No, that's a different issue. But no, we're talking about overall. In the instance, you guys said it. Nobody wants to come to Dallas initially. You know why? And another reason why you brought up is, the fact is that we have some very stupid fans that go on Twitter, and we do have toxic fan
We
bases.
do, but every fan base has toxic.
They do. They
Have
do.
you seen the
But
New
one
Orleans
more-
Saints?
what?
They wrote a whole petition to Congress over a blown call.
Yeah, they're weird. That's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, our fan base is toxic.
We're more
I-
amplified.
I
That's
do
the
not
reason
like 98.7% of our fan base.
why. I'm with you. I hate the dumb fan that's just like, oh, go Cowboys, and they don't understand
I
what's going
hate
on.
DC4L.
So you
I hate
you-
them.
So you hate yourself?
I'm not
I
a
don't,
Dallas
because I'm
Cowboys
not like
player.
that.
Yeah, you.
I used to be when I was first to get into football.
You
And all
still
that,
are.
I used
You
to.
still are.
I
You
thought
think-
16
you think the
I
way-
look at the schedule, be like,
Your problem is you.
Super Bowl.
16-0, Super Bowl.
But hold on.
19-0,
Before I
let's
get, before I
go.
get to what's wrong with you,
There's
can
nothing.
you tell me how this organization, your guy Steven,
Stephon
messed up the deal, and Randy Gregory got over.
So
to
as
the,
you guys know,
Broncos.
we all know the whole story. They come in the last second with this whole nonsense about a signature. Now, to be fair, it is an all-standard contract. They did investigate. They're in all contracts. The only contract that the Cowboys didn't do that was for Dak Prescott, which I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, kid.
But regardless of that, let's say that it was a standard contract. Randy, you already negotiated a deal. Randy, the agent did give him one shot to say, hey, well, you can take it out, right? We'll take it out. We'll sign the deal right now. And they said no. And mind you, again, this is another fault with Steven. He wasn't directly talking to the agent. Jerry got the deal done initially, and then they had their cap specialist finish out the deal. Why is Steven, if you're going to be the one running this team eventually, why are you, just because you are fighting with these agents or whatever, that's not good negotiation style. And so one thing he didn't get from his daddy is how to negotiate. Jerry can negotiate and sell anything to everybody.
I knew it was
Steven doesn't.
Did Jerry get the Michael Gallup deal done too?
Probably.
Yeah, he's probably.
I knew it was trouble when Jerry Jones came out and said he was heated.
Yeah.
When he came out and said he was heated about the Randy, because
a
lot of people don't know this Randy Gregory deal to Denver was done Monday.
Yeah, it was.
Monday.
And then Jerry comes in and saves the deal.
It saves the deal overnight.
But you know what, Shams, this shouldn't even happen now. You know why? They should have been on the phone mid-season talking to his
Randy
representatives. They should have looked and said, Randy, why would we put so much effort if we didn't like him?
Yes, and we did all this crap for you when you were suspended, bringing you back. We were the only team that gave you a shot.
So let's think about it. We're gonna put all this
deadlines make deals. You know that's how my guy operates.
Well,
Deadlines
right,
make deals.
I understand that, but you should have had some kind of inkling. You don't piss off the guy and make him feel unwanted. You know, listen. Randy Gregory is not perfect by any means. Okay, he's not, and I'm telling you right now, they will move on from it. It's not, to me, it's not really the biggest deal. The DeMarcus Lawrence thing was a bigger deal.
But I would be,
what was the big deal about that?
If you lost DeMarcus Lawrence, you would have been.
But if I'm DeMarcus Lawrence, I'm pissed off right now.
Well,
you gave up.
He got $30 million.
I mean, no.
Yeah, he's good.
But he signed that extension and gave up money.
Well, I know, but what he said.
Randy.
I know,
but he also came out just recently and just said, "I want to win a Super Bowl only with Dallas." That's what he said.
It's not
that ain't happening. Go get your money somewhere else. That ain't happening.
Yeah, his money back.
Get a refund because that ain't happening.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he gave him flexibility for the next 2 or 3 years with the Cowboys. So
he's good, but he did that because he wanted Randy to stay.
I'm going to play.
Want to be a Dallas
I will
Cowboy.
say this: I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit for.
We know because we know you want to stand up for your guy Steven.
I'm not standing up for him. I'm going to play devil's advocate on the other side. I don't agree with this plan, but I'm just saying this is what I think is going on. Good friend of ours on the show, KD Drummond. Go follow him at KD Drummond
What's
NFL.
up, KD?
He put out a great article on Cowboys Wire, and he put it out and saying, "Why are they doing this? Why are they punting on 2022? What is going on here?" And essentially, two things are wrong. We know the whole sexy headline of it: Sean Payton / Dan Quinn might take over in 2023. They're letting Mike McCarthy pretty much shoot himself and get out of the way. I get that, but the real thing, if you look at the contract numbers, you look at the things, you have a shit ton of young players getting ready to get big deals coming up, including headlining that is your young linebacker / pass rusher, Mr. Micah Parsons.
This is only his second year.
Yeah, but 2024 they're going to start kicking in. They're going to want. He's going to. They're
go somewhere. And get
they want to get his deal done early.
I go somewhere early. Go somewhere else. Don't stay with this team.
Well, I'm just saying, Micah Parsons, one guy they want to get it.
What kind of free agency are you doing right now?
To go get I advocate for people to go get their money and go win somewhere else because this team ain't winning nothing.
Well, Mike Parsons go get his money.
Trayvon Diggs, another person who just came off one of the most impressive seasons by a cornerback. He is going to get a big payday. These are big money contracts coming down the line, and of course, very soon it's going to eventually come down. Dak Prescott's contract is going to start. It was only a 4-year deal.
But didn't they put in some leeway with
because
Dak?
all thing they're gonna do with Dak is tell him they already told him when his big cap is coming, we'll get you an extension.
Yeah,
we'll get you an extension.
And so I'm just saying, these are big money things that are happening.
Up to their standards.
Whether or not you agree with this, again, you could go with Wall and say, "Oh, let's do what the F them picks movement, right?"
Go ahead. Right?
But again, only one team.
Can I
just one team is doing that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do you think Sean Payton's gonna want to do when he gets here? He's coming here to wants to build through the draft?
I don't know what Sean Payton wants. Okay. Sean Payton actually did it because they went through cap hell. They went through 3 years. By the way, it exists. I'm sorry, people. The cap thing is really
no,
exists.
cap is a myth.
No, it's not. It's not a myth.
It's a
It
myth.
is not a myth.
It's a myth.
It is
If
not
Bobby,
a
what did I
myth.
tell you yesterday?
What is Bobby
If
Belt?
Bobby Wagner signs,
Oh,
if Bobby
I thought
Wagner
you
signs with the Rams,
it's
I don't
a
ever
myth.
want to hear about Caps.
Bobby,
No.
well, listen, Bobby Wagner. Listen to me. There exists because if you go look at it, eventually in the present, it doesn't affect you. You can move things around. But guess what? Eventually, look what the Rams are going to eventually have to deal with.
Rams has got a ring. Who cares?
Okay, I understand. It's a gamble though. If you don't win that ring, let's say
The
Rams,
Tampa Bay's gamble.
Hold on,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers gamble
Let me
too.
ask you a question. Let's say the Cowboys took the Rams philosophy that you
And
want,
won.
and they didn't win. Let me ask you if they didn't. It's not guaranteed to win a Super Bowl that way. I'm sorry. You're not going to win and say, "Oh,
I
we're
gamble.
not."
But my thing is here. We tried.
At least we got to the
At
Super
least
Bowl.
No,
we
but let me
got
ask you a
there.
question. But let me ask you this. Then let me ask you the fallout of it, because eventually what's going to happen when you have no premium picks left, and you're going to draft. You're going to have remember that special teams draft in 200009. That's what you're going to have.
I think you don't like to draft because you think you're some type of draft guru and you like
No,
to say, "Oh,
I'm
I
not.
found this guy in the draft."
No, I'm not nowhere near that. I'm just saying the draft is important to build your team, because that is if you have a
Name
top,
a recent team that has won through building a draft.
plenty of them. The Patriots have won plenty of them.
Well, we're talking about recently.
recent. Okay, recent. Let's see.
I'll give you Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs is one.
Okay.
I'll
That's
give you
Pat
that one. I'll give you that one. That's the one.
It's one.
No, but the rest of them,
No, they
the
got
entire last
Kelsey,
decade.
Tyreek Hill.
The
I'll give them
Baltimore,
that.
Baltimore Ravens, they won 2 Super Bowls in the last thing. In their,
They
we
won
said recently.
Recent.
okay, the 2012 they won. That was built in the draft.
That's 10 years ago.
Okay, 10 years ago. Name me one other than the last 2, because the Bucks and the Bucks got Tom, and then the Rams got one. Give me another one.
I'm
Who
telling you that.
who did exactly
I think
what the
he just
Rams?
proved my
Who
point. Did he
no.
just
I'm
not
sorry.
prove my
There's 2
point, though?
teams that won. You give me another team that's won. Give me a third team that's won the same way that the
The
Rams.
Ram, what we had the Rams.
Name another.
Didn't
By
the
the way,
Eagles
the
go through
time
free
out.
agency?
Eagles went through free
No,
agency.
what is it?
But
How
they
did
had,
they- time
because
out.
they had Nick Folk win that one.
Nick Foles went.
What,
there.
Nick
time
Foles.
out. Are
That's
we trying,
recently.
hold on, time out. Are you trying to say that the entire free agent thing was Nick Foles and he's
No.
No,
They-
because the Eagles built their team through the draft, and you guys go look back, and their entire team was built
Who?
through their draft.
Because all they
picks.
had was Carson Wentz.
That's not who they had. Their defense. Look at their defense. Fletcher Cox led the. Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox.
What were you watching before you came in the studio?
I'm just saying, there's no team other than what the Rams did. Is only one team that they. By the way, the Bucks was built through the draft. Their defense, their team was good. The only reason why they had issues, Jameis Winston, take him out. Those 30 interceptions turned into Tom Brady. Look what happens then. I'm telling you, you cannot just tell me that what the Rams are doing is this magic
It's
be
not
all.
the fact that it's
You
what
saw
the
one.
Rams
The
are
Rams,
doing.
if they
Actually,
won.
Tampa Bay.
By the way, the Cincinnati Bengals got to the Super Bowl the opposite way, because they're all draft.
Understandable. Okay, I get it. I can give you that.
Okay,
But your team does not make.
The way the Cowboys been doing, they haven't gotten there.
Listen,
They ain't
I
got there
know.
no way.
The
Draft
Cowboys,
for nothing.
I'm with you. The Cowboys, either way, even I guarantee you, if they tried the F them picks movement, they would fuck it up too, because they're incompetent. That's the problem.
Stephen Jones.
How dare you talk about my guy Jerry like that? My guy Jerry's not.
Jerry's incompetent. I'm
You
sorry.
know
Not a
who we
company.
can go get? The guy that Micah Parsons' twin brother. Have y'all seen Micah Parsons?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
I seen it. I thought that was Michael
I
Parsons.
really
I
thought
was
it
like,
was,
wait.
too.
I said, Michael, what you doing on the?
I thought it really was.
But I mean, I just want you to understand. You know when Sean Payton gets here, he's
Okay,
gonna,
so let's say-
he's gonna want to. So let's say your little salary cap theory is true.
It is true.
They're freeing up salary cap for a reason. If that's the case for
Yeah.
Sean Payton, because you know Sean Payton say, when I get here, we pushing all the chips to the table. We going for it.
If that's what they go by.
So when
them
that happens, though, I don't want you to jump on this bandwagon
I'm
when we
not
start
jumping-
getting
I'm
these
not
dubs and
jumping.
stacking them.
Listen. If they win, they win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, if they win, they win.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think Sean Payton's coming.
Well, Dan Quinn's up there.
Danny
We
Quinn?
got
But
DQ
guess
ready to
what?
go.
Danny Quinn is
We got
build-
DQ
likes
ready to
build
go.
that draft. He wants to build that defense.
We got DQ ready to go.
And look
My
look at the
issue-
moves. Look at the moves. Look who they've been focused on. Have you noticed they've not really paid? They've never done this. They've always paid attention to the offensive side of the football.
They
For
have.
the first time, they have really
They
focused
focused
the
on
last 2
defense.
off seasons on the defensive
Well, that's
side.
because Dan Quinn came in here and showed them something. They was like, we can believe this guy. If he says go get this guy, let's go get him.
My issue with just the Cowboys in general is just like we don't try regardless, because you watch all these teams. Let's go through the major free agent stuff that happened this season. Coop gone. I'm looking at all teams.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams gone. Tyreek Hill gone.
I wonder what Tyreek Hill said.
To what?
To Patty Mahomes or
Say nothing
to
to him.
Andy
You don't owe
Renaud.
him an explanation.
I just want to know. Something happened. Well, all of a sudden you're going to trade Tyreek Hill.
Because they didn't want to pay him.
No. Tyreek Hill turned down a contract. With Kansas.
Something happened.
Was it close to what Devontae Adams had?
Yes, it was one of it. It would have made him one of the highest receivers.
What was it close to? What?
Yeah, he was going to be up there with Devontae Adams.
Was he going to be the same or more?
I think it was a little bit less.
Oh, was it Devontae Adams?
Yeah.
Oh no,
he's not Devontae Adams type. He doesn't have Devontae Adams type of production.
He got Zubo.
But Walt thinks Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in football.
Regardless of what I think about him, he got Zubo.
Yeah.
He got Zubo. So he
right. Your quarterback gave you that Super Bowl.
Okay, I tell you, I see. You know what? I'm glad you said that.
But
now, I love 15 p.m. But I saw it on TV.
No, you don't.
I saw this.
You've been downgrading.
I saw it this morning. Though.
The slightest.
No, because
the slightest sense of
people
weakness.
like you and what I seen this morning made me sick. Y'all want to try and make excuses for him all the time. But I heard this lady.
Very true.
I heard this lady on TV this morning talking about so. Well, I think Tyreek Hill's going to find out that he's going to miss Patrick Mahomes more than
he will.
Because Patrick Mahomes going to miss him.
Because he got
But
Tua.
you need to understand what
you're going.
But you need to understand what Tyreek Hill did for Patrick Mahomes. He allowed Patrick Mahomes to be able to run around and do all that little shit he was doing.
No doubt about it.
Okay, so
it's a you know what, people always mistake this, but quarterbacks and receivers are a symbiotic relationship.
Right.
One helps the other. It doesn't
Right.
matter. It's not one person making it. Now sometimes you have a great quarterback that makes receivers look great. I'm not saying that that's the case here, but I'm just saying he is about to be downgraded big time.
I have my thing with the Cowboys this season.
Before you go, I want to speak on something real quick. I hate to interrupt you. For those people who were messaging me, asking me about why the Cowboys didn't get in on the Tyreek Hill deal, listen, I love Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's my guy.
He was not.
I love Dak Prescott. You know, I'll go through the fire, my brother.
I fight for Dak, but that ain't gonna
But
happen.
Tyreek Hill is too fast for goddamn Dak Prescott. Listen, let me tell you something. The fastest Tyreek Hill is, when he hiked the ball, he got to throw the ball right there for Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna take the little portion, send it to Mr. Prescott.
That's fine. You can take it to him and send it to him. You don't have to. I mean, it's on the internet for him to see. I love Dak Prescott, but no, Tyreek. I told somebody.
I said, damn, gotta throw it right
there. I told
there.
him. I said, listen, if you want Dak Prescott gone off this team, you put Tyreek Hill on the team. He gonna be gone because that's first. If he can't get him the football, they're gonna be like, that's 3 receivers.
It's another issue with the Amari Cooper thing.
I mean,
well, okay. So are you okay with Mark? I'm sorry, Chip. Go ahead.
No, go Chip.
Yeah,
You've been ignoring.
My point was looking at it this way: NFC is wide open this year.
Not anymore. Now Tom Brady's back, and
okay.
Matt Stafford got that deal.
Okay, 2 teams.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's
It's gonna be those 2.
It's one of those.
And Green Bay.
He has nobody to throw it to.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
What kind of a guy goes into a room in negotiation and they say?
I'm just saying. I don't like him personally, but Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback.
What type of?
The guy makes anything.
That
work.
tells you what type of dude he is. He goes in the room and they tell him and say, you know, if you sign this deal, you won't have Devontae Adams. I don't care.
But at the end of the day,
that's what happened.
This would have been the year to compete for something if you were the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, because I feel like the Cowboys, all they had to do was tweak a little things and they could have been in the Super Bowl.
They could have.
I feel like they were a couple things away.
I don't know why. Maybe I'm the only one who didn't think so because
you're not a Cowboy fan.
No,
you
just
wear the polo just for looks.
I don't think
we were a 49ers game. Okay, I understand we played like crap. Dak didn't play his best.
Hold on, we're not just a 49ers game. I'm talking about midway through the season that you guys are going off what we saw in the first 6 weeks. I didn't see that.
Did anybody say that? I didn't.
That's what it. But no, that's the only reason.
No. I'm simply saying this team that went to the playoffs this year, we tweak a few things that changed throughout mid-season, whatever.
So name the 1 or 2 things because there are numerous things I think you need to tweak.
First off, you fix the offensive line.
Yeah,
you can't just fix.
Yes, you can.
Time out.
Yes, you could have.
And one
Joe Philbin stopped switching out offensive linemen and put in your players that you know is good enough.
Right. Time out. Again, you tell me how you switch it because there's a huge problem. Your 2 guards aren't good enough. Connor Williams and Connor McGovern aren't good enough. I'm sorry, they're not.
Okay.
Then timeout. Then you have a center problem.
So the line's never going to get fixed.
I never said it's not going to get
That's
fixed.
what I'm saying. You talking like it can't be fixed.
You make it sound like one off season. These are multiple fixes that take time. Let's say you use the draft. It takes time for rookies to acclimate.
That's the point of building through free agency. If your tackles aren't good, your guards aren't good, somebody came available this offseason.
Mr. Zai, it's okay if I call you that, Mr. Zai?
Not today.
Okay, all right. EA. Why are we saving our salary cap for? What are we doing?
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm saying I don't understand why we're cutting. I
don't. First of all, I agree with you guys. We should go out and improve these things. I just didn't think we're going to do it in one offseason.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to tweak it. By the way,
you can plug and play.
I'm talking about your defense still needs more improvement than anything. It was improved. My God, yes. But you still needed huge defensive improvement, especially in your secondary. Your cornerback.
Okay, well, you can draft that.
You need to get better.
You can draft that.
Okay, but these are rookies. It takes time for them.
Not even about drafting, build through free agency.
Spend the money. Cheap bastards.
First of all, also you don't build everything through free agency.
I didn't say build everything, but these little things could have been done.
Yeah.
Your pass rush, we were good with pass rush. Tweak it. Okay, boom, we got to pay. Boom, boom, boom. Add Bobby Wagner. Add somebody in that second gear. Get rid of LVE. LVE could go kick rocks down and fall down a flight of stairs. I wouldn't even offer my hand. That's how bad I don't like LVE. Boom. No. You could have got Patrick Peterson.
About Dorrance Armstrong, man.
Or somebody as on the other side.
What's wrong with Dorrance Armstrong?
I'm saying, why'd you bring him back?
What's wrong with him?
Why'd you bring him back?
He's a capable guy. He's not amazing.
Somebody used to play for the Cowboys. Somebody used to.
Not what I'm used to, but
no, I said somebody. I wasn't asked about you. I said somebody they're used to.
I just don't understand
that's pretty
what
what
we're doing. What
I also listen. I agree with Steven in terms of first day free agency. I don't believe in because pretty much 90% of free agents you get on the first day turn out to be overpaid, and they really are. I mean, you can go look back at numerous instances of the top dollar amount. You have a bidding war against one player, and you over elevate what they're supposed to make. So eventually they're overpaid. But days 2, 3, and 4, I agree with you. Why are you not going out and getting yourself quality free agents? My thing is, I just didn't think this Cowboys team was ready to go compete for a Super Bowl in 2 years, maybe 3 years.
Why wouldn't we?
Can I just ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just real quick. Hey, you almost made me forget my train of thought.
Good.
Go ahead. You made me forget my train.
Oh,
good.
I'm just sorry. This team was your NFC East is wide open.
Right.
Every year.
They're gonna win there regardless.
There has not been a back-to-back winner of the same team in the NFC East since 2006.
It even goes further. I think.
Oh, I know. I was gonna ask you real quick. So, when have you ever said somebody's got a good contract in the NFL?
What do you mean?
When you say, well, everybody's overpaid. Who has a good contract?
No, I said when you go into free agency,
right.
you go back. But you're paying top dollar for guys who don't perform for their contracts. We only think the reason why you go
contract that you just
there are some
that's a great contract.
Look at Michael Gallup.
That's a steal for you guys.
Okay, but I'm just saying. You just said I give you an answer.
That's a good contract to you because it's cap easy for you. But that's a terrible quarter. That's a terrible.
It was terrible to pay him.
It was terrible to pay him.
Yeah.
Why?
He's hurt.
So he's gonna come back.
He's not playing the first 4 games of the season.
And we don't know for sure. We didn't even know.
He's not going to be in training camp. They already say he's not going to be in training camp.
Okay, so he won't be in training camp. He'll be ready.
So he's going to miss training camp and go straight into the season and be fine.
And be ready.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I mean,
we act like all of a sudden. We act all the time. We act all of a sudden the ACLs are the end of career, and then
but he's not that good of a player anyway.
Yeah, he is. That's not true. Don't make up stuff.
If he's not good, if he's good, why did he only get $12 million?
Because his agent didn't know how to fucking negotiate.
Oh, so you admit
what?
That he got taken.
I never said it. I never denied you.
My thing is the fact that Michael Gallup has not proven himself to be a number one on a team.
I never
said he's gonna be
number two. But we never said he was going to be number one. Who said it?
Double hockey stick.
He ain't even proved to be
Lamb can't prove to be a number one.
He ain't even proved to be.
Now I will say this: there's a lot of people.
Because he stays hurt. So.
Time out. Can we ask a question? Time out.
Here tell me Blake Jarwin.
Whoa, time out. He is. Blake Jarwin is a better.
He told me that last time, and I almost reached across the table.
Blake Jarwin's a better tight end, better pass catching tight end than Dalton Schultz. And you go look all the stats and all the numbers.
I don't give a damn.
The only difference is who can stay healthy and who did Dak like better.
Who stayed on the field more?
What's your best ability?
Availability. You don't know about that.
All right.
It don't matter. Anyway, my point being,
you got to be.
Can I go back to CD? I need to get this in. Why are we all of a sudden looking at CD Lamb and acting like he can't elevate himself to be a number one receiver?
Because he hasn't shown that at Oklahoma. He has not shown that with Dallas.
I don't know. He's made increments over the past years.
Oh no, he has not. Because this year he had a horrible year with drops.
Right. Okay. But so did a lot of other people. Amari Cooper as your number one wideout is very inconsistent too. Don't get me wrong. As much as we love
Kellen Moore or is that Dak
Why are
Prescott?
we? You know what's funny? We love to not blame the player for his things, but we blame everybody else. So we blame Dak, we blame Kellen Moore, but we don't blame Amari Cooper.
I blamed Amari Cooper.
But now,
I have.
But now
who do you blame for not being able to run the football?
and now in CD Lamb,
who do you blame for not being able to run the football?
The offensive line. That was as simple
we're
as
not
that.
blaming Zeke.
Oh, I don't blame.
Oh
Zeke.
no, we also. I mean,
I don't blame Zeke.
I think the running backs are fine. I think they pushed an injured Zeke a little too much than they should have.
I'm sick of his contract too.
Oh, his contract. I mean, looking at everybody else's contract, what difference does it make by his contract? It's fine.
I mean, this is Zeke's last year with the Cowboys. Let's be honest.
Is it?
Yep.
I mean,
unless they do something with that contract, and because they have ran that man into the ground.
What's the point? The cap's going to go up, so his contract. His contract's going to be a steal by the time that thing gets close to you.
Aren't you the one that liked Zeke's contract?
I have no problem. I have no problem with Zeke. I have no problem with Zeke's contract. Zeke is a non-MF factor to me on this team. You know who I got a problem with? The coordinator. That's the main person I got a problem with.
Oh yeah, we all do.
Because I gotta understand. I'm about to throw double MC on that bus too. Because you got to explain to me and Jerry how we paid everybody. We gave everybody the money they had, and we got eliminated in the wild card game. Not only did we get eliminated in the wild card game, I came to you earlier in the season and I told you what needed to be fixed. You didn't fix it, and when I come ask you, the first thing you say to me is, "Well, the offensive line, we couldn't run the ball because the offensive line." I pay you, and I pay Howdy Doody over there to figure out how to get that ball ran. I don't give a damn about the offensive line. You need to figure out a way. If you need to move people around, you move them around until you figure it out.
That also hurt us a lot with them shuffling.
You got to figure it out. I paid money.
Hey,
I paid money to be able to run the ball.
You made a really good point. I heard Mr. Double MC. He needs to go. They made another move today that questions what the fuck does he do on this team. So they hired Brian Schottenheimer, who I don't know why they hired him.
From my understanding, that's for defense.
Right? No, he's an offensive guy.
I know, but they say it's for defense.
Okay, but they said they're gonna Bob McAdoo for both the offense and defense help do the trends. But isn't that what your head coach is supposed to be doing? What is your head coach? Tell me, what does Mike McCarthy do? Because I'm starting to question
watermelons.
All I need to know is
I don't know what he does.
All I want to know is who was calling the plays after calf injury?
Kellen.
Or was it Kellen?
It was always been
did
Kellen.
Mike McCarthy have any input?
Mike had no play call.
Here's the thing. Did it not come out that after the calf injury that Stephen Jones was upset at Kellen Moore for showing his hand too much?
I don't know where that report came from.
It came out. I can pull it up.
Okay, I never heard that.
It was.
You work over 13 there, 10 a ticket. You didn't know this article was out. What's going on over there?
Sorry, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, were you sleep at the wheel or something?
It was said that
probably
Kellen was showing his hands too much and go back to old style Cowboys football.
That means they want them to run the football.
No, but the problem.
But they can't run the football because the offense, according to the coaching staff, we can't run because of the.
Another problem with Kellen Moore is, and I've said this plenty of times, the guy is a good play caller, but the problem is he doesn't know how to counter. And in any kind of conflict, from war to football, sports, whatever, you need counters.
I'm sick of counters. Your quarterback is way better in 2-minute offense. You know you need to go into 2 minutes.
Yeah,
you're fired after this season when Sean Payton get here, so don't even worry about him.
You run your quarterback in 2-minute offense.
I will say this though, as Cowboys fans or anybody listening, okay, the free agency pretty much is over. Settle down. We got the draft.
You like Julio, right? You go get Julio.
He's
what I heard today, they want T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton's not bad.
No,
Jarvis Landry's still out there.
Listen,
he might be going back to Cleveland.
No. What I'm trying to say is, let's move on to the draft and see. There might be some positivity.
Yeah, that's what you love right there. The draft.
I'm saying we got.
That's all you care about.
We're gonna look for some other positivity. There is a draft, so we'll see what happens.
That's all you
Maybe
care
there'll be
about.
another Micah Parsons that will save the Cowboy season.
I mean, defense ain't gonna. Dak got to throw it to somebody.
Dak got
Zeke and Tony Pollard got to run through some holes. I mean, that holes, guys. Holes. HOLES. Not
Yeah.
the other kind.
You got to run through the hose.
They gotta run through them too. But I just don't see this offense.
Oh, this is there's no doubt about it. Probably they'd be lucky to get 9 wins.
7. Me and my dad were gonna go down to the Jacksonville game because I'm actually born in Jacksonville. We wanted to take a trip to go see the Cowboys play somewhere else. We said, hey, Jacksonville could be cheap and Jacksonville's not gonna be that good. Looking at the moves that Jacksonville made, Jacksonville might actually have a better record than the Cowboys.
Well, also, no matter what, the Cowboys tickets anytime they play are always expensive.
I mean, they're not that gonna be that crazy expensive.
But true, it's Jacksonville.
It's Jacksonville.
They have to put a swimming pool in that stadium to attract people to go there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They may have more wins than the Cowboys. They're helping out Trevor Lawrence.
They were in the AFC title game just 2 years or 3 years ago. Yeah.
3-4 years ago.
Well, what do we got next?
Let's
The
take
Cowboys clearly don't deserve any more of our time.
Well, we know you love to talk about them because you got every excuse
I'm-
to book for
listen,
Steven.
listen,
You got every excuse to book.
Listen, I'm just working on my Texas Tech Red Raiders right now, so that's all I'm focused on. So what's next?
Yeah. We stay on his head because he deserves it.
Let me see. I want to see.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. You guys have no clue what you're up against here. No clue. Let's take a break real quick when we come in. Let's just go around the